Hey everyone, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude back with another Jurassic World toy review. So today we'll be taking a look at some brand new 2020 Jurassic World figures and two Camp Cretaceous figures that were just released in Canada, or here in BC recently. I think in the past few days I was able to score this Toro the Carnotaurus at Toys R Us, and these three figures attack packs at Walmart. So right off the bat, we'll start with the repaints. We've got a repainted Velociraptor with a darkish bluish purple color and a dark reddish brown along the back. Not the most appealing figure. I think it shares a Charlie mold, so the legs are longer. And the Mussaurus is brown. It still has the yellow underbelly like the blue version, but it's just a brown coloration. I like this one a little bit more than the Raptor, as the Mussaurus in the comics were kind of brownish gray, so it kind of fits a little bit better. And then the purplish Raptor, I'm not sure if they were going for some sort of video game style to it, or if this will ever appear in media, or ever have, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'll show you guys the scan barcode so you guys can find these guys at Walmart, because a few people have been asking for them recently. So there you go. And then this is one of the most appealing figures, Bumpy the Ankylosaurus from the new Camp Cretaceous Netflix show. It sports a similar color to the Ankylosaurus figure from the first lineup, and you can see the armor on the back is kind of soft, rubbery plastic. It's got tail movement. Its head's quite large, and tail's quite tiny, and it's a very big figure overall. I know a lot of people have been using that micro Bumpy, and I know it comes in another playset, so I find it interesting that they made a larger scale version in the attack pack. Maybe this fits more with the Amber Collection size, but it's a very cool figure nonetheless, and very adorable. And then back here we've got Toro the Carnotaurus, which is just a repaint of a Carnotaurus figure that was also released in the 2020 lineup, with just a darker color scheme and this red scar on the nose, or cut, and I would have liked it to be a lot darker in color. I know with the battle damaged dinosaurs, a lot of them just have this slapped on the figure, so I guess it's fine in that way. But it stands out like a sore thumb, but maybe it's meant to be. And it's got some very interesting art in the background. You can see tree houses hanging from the trees, and a little like visitor center and what looks to be an elevator going up the tree, as well as some cut down tree stumps. And then we also have characters on the box art along with Toro the Carnotaurus, and then Bumpy as well. And then on the back of the box, there's a tiny little map included, or not map, it's like a child's puzzle, which is interesting because these figures are not meant for kids 0 to 3, and this seems like something that would be perfect for that age range. So I'm not sure what they're doing there. It is adorable and cute, but it would be more fitting to be in, say, the Imaginext dinosaur toys. So let's get going. We'll start with Toro the Carnotaurus, so let's just cut her on out of there. I believe this one's just held in with those things. Nope, the feet are also tied down. So we'll have to cut the box like so. And there's the flaps. You turn them around and they release the feet. There we go. I've become more efficient at opening the boxes, thank goodness. So here she is. A dark brownish reddish color. You can grab the tail and there's a button there. It controls the chomping actions and the head movement. And the legs also pivot for grabbing things. I absolutely love the dark browns and the kind of reddish color on this figure. I like it a lot better than the orange coloration on this Carnotaurus. And I'll share with you guys the scan code so I don't forget later on. There you go. I'll make a video with the scan codes from all these guys afterwards as well. So next, let's dig into Bumpy. Oh, on the back you can see there's a Dimorphodon, also part of this series. I believe it's a repaint from the Dinorivals Dimorphodon, and then a repackage of the Proceratosaurus from the first Jurassic World lineup. And then Herrerasaurus, a very beautiful figure. Hopefully that comes out soon. Wow, it's a very heavy, solid figure. Holy cow. It's a lot heavier than other attack packs. That's interesting. So the head's really big, and it's rotatable, and pivots. Wow, it's on a ball joint. Holy cow, I love that. And I love the paint job that they did with the head and the legs. They got each individual scale, which is absolutely beautiful. Large eyes, they got the beak colored, and I love this pattern that they painted. That is fantastic. The tail also can swing side to side. It's a little too short for my taste, but it does the job, I guess, for a baby dinosaur. They up the head size and reduce the tail size in these figures. And the tail does not rotate, I believe. It's just side to side. And these are soft plastic, so no worries for paint scuffing. Though on the head and other parts, I'd say it'd probably scuff. I love that. I did not realize this figure had a ball joint head. And then the legs can obviously go up and down. So that's absolutely a beautiful figure. Let's get the scan code. But the only thing I have to say negatively against this figure is its size. If you take a look at it compared to the adult Ankylosaurus, it's huge. It's absolutely massive. And maybe it's just because the adult Ankylosaurus is a little too small in scale with everything, but still, the sizing is quite odd. And Bumpy's around the size of Minmi and the Sauropelta, which also looks a little off. But I'm glad they made it nonetheless, because it can really size up with the larger figures. Okay, so let's take a look at the Mussaurus next. So this one does not have Camp Cretaceous packaging, same with the Raptor, so I don't expect to see these guys in Camp Cretaceous. It's got the neck movement, a somewhat rubbery head. The legs are also rubbery, they go up and down. The tail's got paint on it all the way down, which I like. It's a good detail to have. And the skin wrinkles and whatnot are very nice details. And then here is the scan code. And it fits well, even though it's a vastly different color from the original. It's nice to see a more duller color in the dinosaur, which kind of matches the comic books and other artwork I've seen of them. Okay, so just a basic Mussaurus, and it's nice that it's a species that doesn't get a lot of recognition, even though it was in the novel, the Lost World novel. So it's cool whenever we get repaints of species like that. Now for the Velociraptor. It kind of reminds me of one of those, like the cheap ripoff ones I've seen online where they take this mold and then they reproduce it for like dollar stores and stuff. And I don't know, maybe they're trying to base it off of something and I just haven't done enough research. But the colors aren't really hitting well with me. Though it is a nice mold, I think we've only got one other raptor with the outstretched legs. Most of them are just lower to the ground. So it's nice that they actually reuse this mold and not Blue's mold from the first basic attack pack lineup. But yeah, the colors, not too appealing. Oh, and let's take a look at this little kind of sticker book in here. Oh, and I guess, sorry, did I do the scan code? I can't remember. Just do it again, just to make sure. Okay. So it comes in this little packaging. You get 2, 4, 5 of these little stickers, little Toro. They're cute. They're very detailed and they're very nice looking. Oops. And you get a little Bumpy render as well, and Toro the Carnotaurus. And then on here, we've got, I guess this is like the cheat sheet. And then you put the stickers on this map, and then you can like find your way to the end, I guess. So that's pretty cute. I like that. As much as it's not really suiting. And then you get another render of Toro the Carnotaurus, Camp Cretaceous on there. And I'm guessing it's the same on that box, so I'm not gonna go through the work of opening that. So yeah, overall, these new figures are fantastic. I'm so glad that they're coming out in Canada as well as the States. And I can't wait to see the rest of the lineup hopefully come out here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and stay tuned for the next review, which I'll be posting about this guy, the new battle damage Herrerasaurus. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.